Hello everyone, this is Cher from Cher and Charlie's Personal Crafts. I don't have my Charlie here with me, but I bet you guys thought she won't be back on to show us the results of her crafts last evening, but here I am. I kind of had a cleaning day, and after I did a little bit, I got really tired and said I give up. But I also finished up the crafts that I had promised you, and that's why I'm on here. I'm going to finish them off and show you how they turned out, and possibly show you one that I'm going to be working on for our next visit. So I'm really looking forward to that. Okay, now this may not be for you. This may not be your style. I don't know, it looks a little foggy. Hold on. Okay, I don't know if it's my phone or what, but I, honest to God, love this. You guys may not, but I finished it today, and let me tell you, if you want to relax for a while and pretend you're knitting, which I am not a knitter by any means, this is for you. It's very soothing, relaxing, and this is called my feather hanger. So let's start with this. Okay, so you know I showed you last night how we make our knots to make the feathers. And of course you're going to cut it and shape it into the feather. I started to brush this out and I didn't like it as much as I liked it the way it looked natural. So that's what I did. This, I have tons of it. My cousin Janice gave me about 3 grass skirts from Hawaii, and I'm keeping it. And I just took some and braided it and put 2 little hangers up. It's very light. So this is in my doorway. I'll show you. So here's my door, and I'm going to be quiet and I'll take you out and show you the front of my door and the wreath I made. There she is. This was from the Dollar Tree, and I painted it, and every day and once a week I put a saying on here, painted the little flowers. I painted it the purple that Maria gave me. It's so beautiful. It was in Dollar Tree, and it's kind of like a thing from a cartoon where you speak. You know what I mean. Anyway, okay, so let's go in. Okay, I don't know if you guys like it, but honest to God, I love it. And it's so easy, and it's so wispy and natural looking, and I honestly love it. And if you want to see a nicer one, check out Olivia's Romantic Life. She's a beautiful lady with a very established channel, and this is where I got the idea for the feather, for this feather hanger. I call it feather hanger, feather whatever. Okay, let's get to business now. Okay, so here we are over at my table. If you didn't watch last night's video, you may want to go back to see. I wanted to finish them off, and I'm thinking, how am I going to do that when the paint's not going to dry, and I don't have the kind of app on my phone where I can stop it like a day later and complete it. I just don't have it. So anyway, I want to say hi to everyone. Thank you for watching my channel. My lips are still really chapped, so I put a little lipstick on to kind of camouflage it, and I know for sure it's got to be from the shot that I got. There's no doubt in my mind because it went away, and when I got the second shot it came back. So, but I'm hoping it doesn't get as bad as it was 3 years ago when I had 3 bad episodes of an allergy. Okay, hi Angela. I'm going to be making you a wreath soon for summer, and I'm going to mail out Maria's beads tomorrow or the next day. And you know, I also want to mail something to Radha, but she gets mad at me whenever I make her anything or mail her anything, so I'm not going to talk about that right now. Okay. So yes, last night we made this picture. I would call it a picture holder, not a picture a picture frame. It's a picture holder that I thought about in the middle of the night. So I took some, I had to take, because it was falling down. Let me show you. When I sat it down, it kind of fell down. So I put 2 Django blocks on the back of it, and it's perfect. It's not going to fall down. And I have my hot glue gun on, and I paint, this isn't the painted one. I painted a clothespin, and we're going to put the clothespin on here. And if you see, I did put some truffle paint, dry brushed it, and I'm going to do the back so I can show you how to do that, just to give it a little bit. It kind of looks like a cement almost, but I really love it. I don't know if you guys do, but I really love it. So I'm going to hot glue on this painted clothespin, and try to make sure it's straight. And the one good thing for me with clothespins is I have a ton of them. I bought these at the Dollar Tree, but Maria sent me little baby clothespins. I'm saving them for another project. And I also put some little teeny beads up here, but that's not like the best work I've done. But I don't know why I ordered the beads from Amazon, and these are so small. It's like, what the heck do you do with them? So it's supposed to look real rustic, and it sure looks rustic. So while that glue is drying, this is the what I was talking to you about earlier that I used to hang up the feather hanger. I have a whole lot of this, and I braid it and keep it for when I need it. Okay, so how I do the dry brushing, which everybody probably knows by now watching YouTube videos. I have the truffle paint. By the way, this bracelet is from Radha. I love this bracelet. It has flamingo and stones. It's my favorite summer bracelet. Thank you, Radha, and thank you, Rian. So take a tiny little bit of your truffle paint. I really love this. She's so good to me. And just kind of dry brush it. Honest to God, this really does look like a cement. This baking soda paint that I put on here. And that's it. You don't need a lot. Okay. Now, next, so I have, this is what it looks like. Isn't it beautiful? I love this. I really love this. And this is going to be a frame for my granddaughter. And then I'm going to make another one. I'm not sure, my 3 grandkids. And then I'm going to make another one for my older grandkids. But how about that? I can make all the frames I want. Okay, this looks like it's almost dry. So this is this gorgeous ribbon. Maria calls them goodies that she sent me. And I love it. And I'm going to hot glue it on to the bottom of this frame. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put some hot glue. You don't have to you don't have to paint yours with baking soda paint. You can paint it any color you want. I just wanted to make it, I just wanted it to look really rustic and just cool looking. And I think I accomplished that. So then now that I did the front, I'm going to fold it into the back. Oh. Let's see, where are my glue sticks? Okay. Always keep your glue sticks around close by. Okay, so why is this sticking? All right, let's put the glue here and the glue here. Careful not to get burnt. This is the killer. I broke my other glue gun This is the killer glue gun. It only has I say, a very high temperature, and it's brutal if you get burnt with it. Okay, so that's what that looks like. And I really want some on top here. But since I put the clothespin there, I'm going to see how I can do this. I think what I'm going to do is cut it to fit. All right, so we will cut this ribbon. Isn't this the most beautiful ribbon? I just love it, with the little tiny flowers. So I'm going to put some glue up top. Press it down without getting burnt. Use my clothespin. I should have waited and done the clothespin, but well, we all make mistakes, right? Okay. And we're going to cut glue some up here. This wire is stuck on something. Down, and then I'm going to take it right around to the back. With the killer glue gun. I don't think I've seen anyone do, I watch a lot of YouTube channels with crafting, and if something really inspires me, I'll tell you I'm copying it, but I really haven't seen anyone do this, make this frame. So I was kind of glad that I finally made something. I got to glue this part down. That isn't kind of, not that it matters, because I'm sure we all copy each other at one point or another, but I was kind of happy that I thought of this. I hope you guys like it. I really love it, and I will be making more. Okay, so this is how it looks so far, and I love it. I really love it, and it stands perfect with the Django blocks. It did these two here little legs that I purchased for Chloe's furniture. It was so far back, and it just kept falling. So I said, okay, I'm going to add extra Django blocks to give it more stability, and it's perfect. So you can just put your picture here, and I have a couple more little things to do. Okay, so Maria sent me these beautiful tiny little flowers. I used 2 of them already for my wreath, 2 of the teal ones. And so I am going to be adding, I thought, wouldn't it be pretty to incorporate some of these tiny little roses on this frame? So I picked out 2 little white ones, and I am going to use a couple of these little pink ones that match the ribbon in the frame. So we won't overdo it. Sometimes less is more, you know. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be hot gluing them right around this area. You don't want it to be down in here, because that's where your picture's going to be. So let's see. These are so freaking adorable. I just love them. I just love them. Right here. And then we're going to and 2 little white ones. Cut this down a little bit. Definitely going to be a little girl's picture frame. Oop, I'm losing some glue here. I'm trying to do it so you guys can see it. I don't have them with me, but I may use some leaves. Put some leaves on here somewhere. I would like to put some tiny little leaves, but I don't have any at the moment. So there she is. I think it's beautiful. And let me go get a picture and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, I don't have one. I have tons of pictures of Chloe, but I don't have one with me. So I'm going to put this picture up in here just to show you what it's going to look like. And I can always cut this down because, let me make it straight. There you go. And I would like it to be a little smaller so some of the ribbon shows, but it's okay for now. At least the flowers are showing, and I think I'm going to find some little tiny leaves and I'll cut them real tiny and put them more like in the center of the flowers to give it more life. So this is it. This is what it looks like. It's just standing, and I love it. And because this is just a draft of the pictures my daughter ordered, I can always cut this down. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to put one in here of Chloe and Christian, and then my other 4 grandkids I'll make separate ones. So how do you like it? I hope you guys like it. I really love it, and I'm going to be making more. So if you would like me to make more, in fact, I'm going to make a bigger one. This is the back, and it looks like a cement. It's like, I just love it. If you'd like to join me in making more of these, I'd be happy to do it. So there you have it. And I'm going to put this on side, and I have a special bonus tonight that I'm going to, hopefully I'm going to do it with you. I may run, it's going to be freehand. I'm in a lot of pain tonight, can you tell? But I want to do this. And as I said yesterday, I don't have Charlie with me because he always brings me so much joy in life. I have one more thing. Now I'm going to do it in front of you, so if I make a mistake, we're doing this together. And I'm hoping I can pretty much finish it tonight. So give me 5 and I'll be back. So this is going to be a bonus thing that I have been wanting to do and was nervous about doing it on camera with you, but I wanted to do it from start to finish so that you can see that I can do a craft and start to finish in front of you so you can see how I do it. So I'm going to put the camera down, and I had this in my head for a while, and I told you last night that I got this in Dollar Tree. I'm going to move this right here, but I don't want to cover the light. Let me try to do this so you can have enough light. Hold on. No, I don't think that's going to work. Okay, we have to do it right there because I don't want you to not be able to have the light shine on it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is sand. I was going to Mod Podge it, but that takes too long. I'm just going to sand the top of this down a little bit. And as you see, I taped it, and I don't know if it's straight. I hope it is, but we're going to find out. If it isn't, it isn't. So I'm just, okay. Now, remember the champagne color I told you I'm in love with? Okay, well I have not a lot, but some left. And I am going to, hopefully it'll show up one here. I got a paintbrush here, and I am going to paint the top of it, the champagne color, just right in here, because you'll see what I'm doing in the end, but I do want to have some of the glass showing, and you'll see why when I'm done. And this is going to have not just one thing that it's going to be useful for, but two things. It can either be a candle holder or a planner, and that's why I want to have a little bit of the glass showing. So we're painting just the glass part, and it looks to me like I'm going to need more than one coat. I probably should have painted it white first, but oh well. So we're going to paint this champagne color. Yeah, we're definitely going to need more than one coat. But this looks like it's going to dry pretty fast. So like if it doesn't, you can't finish it tonight, you'll have a good idea of what it's going to look like when I'm through. By tonight you'll get the general idea where I'm going with this. Okay, so we'll wait for this to dry, and in the meantime I have the hot glue gun on, and I have rope. And I bought this rope a long time ago, and I still have plenty left to do with what I want to do with this. Okay, so what I'm going to do, try to avoid the paint, is I'm going to hot glue the rope around the bottom of this little vase, or whatever the heck it is. So you see I'm going to go all the way around, and of course I'm messing up the paint, but like I said, I wanted to do this on camera with you guys, and I don't know how these girls do it, where they come on and the whole project is done. They must have really good apps on their phone where they can stop and start. So I started at the bottom, and I'm just going to go all the way around. And I will be back when it's done. Okay, so as you see, I have it all the way around the bottom, just the bottom part. I didn't want the whole thing, like I wanted this blue part to be clear glass. So this is almost dry, so I'm going to put a second coat of the champagne paint on here. We're probably going to need, I'm just guessing, maybe 3 to 4 coats, because it's a really light shade of paint. Maybe I should have went with a darker shade, but I really like this color, so we'll just stick with it. I even thought of doing the baking soda paint to give it a thicker consistency, but I just decided against it. I thought you guys probably had enough of that yesterday. I had glue strings everywhere, trying to pull them off. We'll do that when I'm all finished. Okay, so I can't take the blue tape off yet until this, I have as many coats on here as I want. So we're gonna have to probably wait for this to dry and put another coat on. I won't bore you with all that. I know you see what I'm doing. And I've been wanting one of these things for a while. And when I saw this, kind of reminds me of a fishbowl, this little glass thing that I found in Dollar Tree. Usually they don't have this shape. They have the taller shape bottles, but I can never seem to find the fishbowl one, and then I guess they got a new order in, so I grabbed it. It looks a little funky right in here, but I figure if I get another coat on it, we can probably cover that up. Alright, so I'm going to let this dry again. There we go. Put this down. You know what, I'm going to put it this way. I was doing it the other way. So we'll let this dry, and then I'll come back and put more coats on, and then you're going to see why I purchased this. Be back. Hi everyone, I'm back. I put 4 coats of champagne onto this lovely glass fish bowl. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. And of course it has the rope on the bottom. And I'll probably take a lighter or something to burn off the ends. But now we're going to remove, but I'm probably going to put one more coat later, but I want to show you what my plans are for this. It looks like it did, this is painter's tape, and it looks like it did bleed a little bit through the, I'll have to get some alcohol and clean it up, because it's not going to be a problem to get it off. But you see how the edges, it kind of seeped through. But I can clean that off. The main thing is I want to show you why I've been waiting for one of these. Okay, so let me put this down. I wanted to get back on here before it's too late to show you what I am going to do with this. And it looks like some of the tape is stuck under the rope. Okay, so I gotta pull this off. Right. Let me get the scissors. See, we're doing this together, and stuff happens when you're crafting. Sometimes things don't go the way you want them, and that happens to me a lot. Okay, so you see how the edges are not smooth. I can take my razor or fingernail and peel that right off, because I am going to put one more coat on here. So I'll try to touch it up a little bit. But anyway, this is how it looks. And I still have a little paint I'll do later. Now, why did I get this? Because when I was in Michael's, I saw this a couple months ago, and I thought, hey, if I can get something at a Dollar Tree, and this was $3.99, and I love it, and I always wanted a hanging planner, I thought, oh, this would be perfect. So this was $3.99, and I love it. And I would love to learn how to make one of these macrame things, but that, I'm gonna put it in here, and I wanna hang it up right, and I'll show you where. It's like I have an opening in my kitchen. I have an angel up right now, but I'm gonna move her, and I'm gonna put this hanging planner. Now, here's things you can do. The reason I like the glass, because I like to see like flowers or the candle flickering, so you could put, I got this in Dollar Tree, by the way, this vanilla candle. You guys know I love vanilla. So I could light this and hang, and it would be hanging with the candle in it. And if you don't want a candle, so look for these jars because they're amazing. I love them. I cut these up earlier while I was waiting for it to dry. And you don't have to, you can use any kind of flowers you want, but I saw these and I'm like, oh, they're so pretty. They're perfect. Dollar Tree, I got these in Dollar Tree, but you can put different colors. You can even put like some fake water in here, but you wouldn't see it probably. I guess you could, because the rope is kind of low. And then, so we're gonna leave the flowers in for now. And I'm going to hope this fits. I always wanted one of these hanging planners. I really want to learn how to make one, but I need the macrame to do it. Okay. So this total cost me $4 and $1 for the jar, and the flowers I had from Dollar Tree. Wait, is that crooked? I guess that's the way it's supposed to be. I guess. I don't know. But anyway, can you picture this? Like, with a candle in it? I'm trying to figure... Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. That's better. It was a little twisted. Isn't that beautiful? I got to get some of this macaroni somewhere because I love it. Okay, so this was $4 and $1 for this, and I'm going to show you in a second. I'm going to hang it up, and I'm going to show you how pretty it looks. And I may even light the candle and show you what it looks like with a candle, and that's the reason I left the space of glass. Okay, so here is, isn't that perfect? I'm going to put the kitchen light on so you can see it better. I guess that helps a little bit. So you can see, isn't it beautiful? I'm trying to start a plant here. Okay, so that's what it looks like with the flowers. And I could even take some flowers that are maybe a little more wispier and pull them out. Okay, so let me show you what it looks like with a candle. It's kind of dark, I don't know why, but I'm trying to think if I have any. I have terrible lighting in here. Okay, so I'll put the candle in and show you. There it is. And honestly, I really think I like it better with the candle. I didn't put the new candle in there. I put an old candle in there. It has like an old, it's like almost finished. Look at that. It's exactly what I wanted. Now the only thing I'm going to do is, this is a very small hanger. So before I put any type of candle and, you know, have it on, even with me in the house, I never leave candles lit. I'm going to get a better hanger for this. But I absolutely love it. So you can either have the flowers if you're not home and, you know, you're having company, or have the candle. I think it's beautiful. I really do. I hope you guys like it. I love it. And, you know, we made it for $4. And it's just beautiful. It's exactly what I wanted. So I'm definitely going to get another hanger. So here is a recap of the things that we did today. Our feather hanger, which I absolutely love. It may not be for you, but I absolutely love it. And not to mention, it was very relaxing to make. And I like how I used this. I have a whole bunch of Hawaiian skirts, and I'm going to keep it and use it for hangers. So I really, really love this. And it's right when you walk in my door. I wanted something to, you know, kind of spark. So anyway, that's it for tonight, and it is night. It's 9:30, and this was my angel. She's so precious to me, my sister-in-law Carol. She's like, I call her my sister. It's my brother's wife. She bought me this in 1992, right before I married my husband that passed away. We got married in 93. Not before he passed away, when we got married. And she goes everywhere with me. So I'm going to put her in my bedroom. And I'm definitely going to get another hook for that candle. Honest to God, I love it. I love it more than I even thought. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I'm trying to make up for lost time. I know I've been gone a while. Sometimes I get so sick I can't come on. Tonight I'm in a lot of pain. But I put some patches on, lidocaine patches, and said I'm going to do this because I promised you guys. Now remember this, which I love. Okay, well, next video I may be doing a wreath. We're going to take out these eggs and I'm going to save them for next year. And this stuff here. And we're going to make something different with this. We're going to use it because I absolutely love it. So thank you for watching. Hello, Mike. I'm sorry I didn't say hello the last video. I love you. I miss you. I wish I could meet all the people that I have met on my channel. I am very blessed and I am very appreciative. So try making that candle holder. And the flower, whatever it is, I call it the baby fish bowl. God bless you. I'll pray for you. Please pray for me.